Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Gosh, I don't even know what to put in this introduction because I have months worth of footage to share with you guys. But obviously, as you can see, or if you can't tell already, a lot has changed. Same fun, bubbly person, new religion, new country, new job, new pets. A lot has changed. So let's catch up. So I believe the last YouTube video that I have is me telling you guys how I got my nursing job in Japan. That was 2+ years ago. So first change, I'm no longer in Japan. I now live in the United States. I've lived in the United States for 1 year and 3 months. So for you guys who do not know, I actually grew up in the United States. I was born in Cameroon, but I moved to the US when I was 8 years old, and I lived here till I was 14 before going back to Cameroon. Now, before going back to Cameroon, because I was still a child, I was a dependent under my mother, I had no legal status of my own. So when I was back in Cameroon, she basically applied for me so that I can get legal residency, like a green card, to come back to the United States. We did not know that it was gonna be such a freaking long process. It took 8 years plus. So within that time, it was like, okay, you can stay in Cameroon, or you have family in Japan, you can go there. Of course, I wasn't gonna stay in Cameroon. So that's basically how I ended up in Japan. My uncles were there. I went to Japanese language school. I got a job, and I got another job, and I got another job, and I got another job. And before you knew it, 6 years had gone by. And then I sit one day and I get the email from the US Embassy in Japan like, hey, you're next in line. We're ready for you to come for your interview. And at that point, I had worked so hard in Japan. I was living a really good life. I had a really great job, my nursing job that I was telling you about. I had just moved into like a really nice apartment, which I was really making home. I had a great group of friends and life was really good. So when I was called for that interview, I actually spoke to my family and I was like, I'm not ready to leave Japan yet. But it was an opportunity that we all believed that if I had let it pass by, like if I had like postponed my interview or something and like, or postponed not coming, I would not have gotten the opportunity again. So right now I'm living in the United States. I'm a green card holder. I've been a green card holder for over 1 year. In about 4 years time, I will qualify for a US passport. And when I get that blue passport, the world is literally my oyster. That is my goal right now. And that is why I moved from Japan to the United States, to be able to get a blue passport. So new job, obviously, because I'm not living in Japan anymore. I'm not a school nurse in Japan anymore. But ever since I moved to the US, I really buckled down and I like got all the documentation that I needed from Cameroon. I applied to the Board of Nursing in my state and I took the NCLEX one time, baby, and I passed. So your girl is officially a US board certified registered nurse. And not only that, but I'm working in a critical care setting. I'm working in an ICU, which was the goal after passing my NCLEX. It was so hard for me to get a job as someone who is foreign educated and doesn't have any experience in the United States. I tried nurse residencies and they were like, oh no, technically you have experience even though it's foreign experience. And then I would apply to hospitals and they were like, no, we need you to have US experience. So I was literally stuck between a rock and a hard place, but not for that long, alhamdulillah. I reached out, I networked, I was telling any and everybody that I want a job and I want to work in a hospital. I was so desperate, I was willing to get into med surg just so that I can get my foot in the door and then move from there. But literally my first job, ICU, bam. And now the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm wearing hijab. Why am I wearing hijab, you might ask? Because I'm now a Muslim. I became a Muslim in my last year living in Japan. And I've been a Muslim ever since, alhamdulillah, and I don't plan to change. We kind of like it over here. I have 2 cats now. One of them is not gonna agree to be on camera. I'm looking at him and he's mean mugging me. I'm gonna get the other cat. She's a sweetie. She's gonna be on camera. Hi, baby. Hi, Momo. Hi, girl. Momo. Hi, Momo. No. Hi. She is the sweetest cat. I got 2 cats at once because why not? And I'm so glad that one of them is super clingy like her, because her brother is the total opposite. And if I had 2 cats that behaved just like her brother, I don't know what I would have done with myself. This is Momo's brother, Papaya. He doesn't like being held, so I'm gonna put him back down now. But I love him regardless. But yeah, what else has changed? So I moved to the US, I learned how to drive. I bought my own car. I bought my car cash down, no car note, nothing. So I don't owe anybody. That's great. I'm building my credit because apparently you can't do anything in America without having credit. I'm making, of course, new friends in America, but I'm still in really good contact with all my close friends that I left in Japan. Since I left, one of them has left as well, but I still have 2 really close friends that are still living in Japan. But yeah, I think y'all are pretty caught up. I'm still single, still have no kids. Well, technically I have 2 cats and they are my children, but not like children. Alhamdulillah, life has been life has been good. Alhamdulillah, I really have no complaints. I could have complaints, but you know what? I'm choosing the path of gratitude, and I love that for me. I'm not gonna make any promises on how often I'm gonna be uploading, but hopefully it's like a smooth transition. Until next time, bye. Oh wait, I forgot, it's been so long since I haven't done a YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and turn on the post notifications, and leave a comment down below on the type of content you want to see from me. But until next time, bye.